Hello, I'm Nick Poulin, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at a presentation pair of Colt 1851 Navy revolvers belonging to famous Civil War Lieutenant Colonel Gustavus Sniper of the 185th New York. Sniper began his military career with the Syracuse Light Guards in 1854, and later in 1861 volunteered for the 51st New York in the Army of the Potomac when the war began, and faced Robert E. Lee shortly after in the 7 Days Battles. Captain Sniper was 26 years old when he returned home and married and started a family, but would soon return to service as a major in the 101st New York when these revolvers were presented to him in February of 1862. Sniper was a well-respected commander, and these revolvers were presented to him when he was a major of the 101st New York Volunteers by his late command of Company E of the 51st New York State Militia. Sniper stayed in Syracuse through 1863, but would join the newly formed 185th New York as a lieutenant colonel and served under General Joshua Chamberlain. Sniper's 185th left Syracuse in September of 1864 and joined the Army of the Potomac in the Battle of Petersburg, Virginia. The regiment saw action there in skirmishes at Burgess Farm, Hatcher's Run, and Watkins Farm. The regiment saw its heaviest action, suffering more than 200 casualties at a place called Quaker Road on March 29th of 1865 as Grant pressed Lee's right flank. During the battle, Union forces were initially repulsed. The brigade commander of the 185th, General Joshua Chamberlain, anxiously asked Sniper if his regiment could save the day. Sniper replied that he would try, and the 185th launched a counterattack. While carrying the regimental flag, the unit's color bearer, Benton Wilson, was wounded twice. The sergeant of the color company took over carrying the stars and stripes, but was killed in short order. Another member of the color guard seized the flag, but was immediately shot in the hand. Captain Lathrop next grasped the colors, but was severely wounded in the foot. At this juncture, Sniper seized the flag and shouted, "Men of the 185th, forward!" They rallied, followed the gallant Sniper, and the final advance was made, overrunning the Confederate position. Further action for the 185th occurred at the critical Union victory at Five Forks, and eventually near the Appomattox Courthouse. It was there on April 9th of 1865, just as Lee's flag of truce to discuss surrender was being shown, that Lieutenant Hiram Clark of the 185th became the last man killed in the Army of the Potomac when a rebel shell took his life. Sniper and the 185th returned to Syracuse by train on June 3rd of 1865 and marched from the station at Vanderbilt Square to the welcoming ceremonies at Hanover Square. The tattered remains of the silk flag that Sniper used to rally his men rest at the Onondaga County Courthouse. Sniper was brevetted Brigadier General for the gallantry shown at the Battle of Quaker Road on March 29th of 1865. There was always a sincere measure of respect between members of the 185th and the former commander of the brigade, Joshua Chamberlain. In June of 1899, Chamberlain would travel to New York from Maine to address the reunion of the 185th. After the war, Sniper's reputation as a leader and his popularity among the city's German-American community propelled him into government service. He served 3 terms in the state's assembly and was elected county clerk and eventually deputy collector of internal revenue. Sniper died unexpectedly in his North Side home in 1894, just a few blocks away from where his statue would be unveiled in 1905. His statue is on display in Syracuse, New York, and was a civic project sponsored by local veterans and designed by Syracuse architect Charles Colton and sculpted by Frederick Monahan. The set of revolvers is accompanied by a framed oil escutcheon that is 37 inches by 31 inches and details Sniper's Civil War career and rarely found on these oil-on-canvas examples. Most were on pre-printed paper as the cost of an original painting was so high. The condition of these revolvers and related accessories are both very good overall, with crisp edges and markings and traces of the original finish that can be found in the protected areas. The rolled cylinder seam is mostly discernible, and the safety pin on the cylinders are all functional. The grips retain most of their original factory varnish, and both revolvers are in mechanically fine with crisp bore condition.
If you like this video and want to learn more about collectible firearms, visit our website at poolinauctions.com. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, stay safe, and send it downrange.